Welcome back to Always Learning. What are we doing today? Well, we're learning, and today we're going to learn how to make a French cleat, and we're making ours specifically for a cheap TV mount. And what's nice about it, it's a universal mount. So we can make multiple of them to use in different locations. And so what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to take a piece of wood, and I'm using a longer one, a wider one, because I want a little bit of support back against the TV. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it at a 45-degree angle. And so when it's done, I will have two different pieces of wood that go together at a 45-degree angle. And I'll show you the beauty of that. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to cut it with a circular saw, and I've moved the front of it to a 45-degree angle. So it's going to cut at a 45-degree angle, and that'll give me the two halves. And so I'll show you how I'm going to incorporate that into a TV mount. All right, so we're done cutting and ripping the board. And in full disclosure, I missed the line a little bit. I used the wrong guide. But you can see here we have two halves at a 45. We're actually going to use it this way, up and down, so that this side will be on the TV, this side will be to the wall, and they will slide together and lock. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this side. You want to take the high side, and imagine this is your deck wall, this is your bedroom wall, this is your garage wall. You're simply going to attach this to the wall, and it'll permanently hang there. You just drill into the wood, into the stud, and it just hangs on the wall. You can paint it, kind of camouflage if you want. This half today is going to go on a TV. We simply line this up with the back of the TV where the bolts or screws go through on a normal TV mount, and we drill two holes where those would go, put the bolts in. Little caveat, if you're worried about it coming through, get a little washer to attach between the bolt and the piece of wood to just hold it a little bit better. You screw those in there. This now is permanently attached to the TV. So wherever you have one of these, if you cut them the same width of wood, now you have universal mounts everywhere. So I have one of these on the deck, I have one of these in the bedroom, I have one of these in the garage. Now with the mobility of TVs not being attached with having to have a cable where you can basically get it anywhere you can get internet, now you've got more flexibility to take it to your deck, to take it to your garage, wherever it's more convenient to watch the big game or to watch a movie for movie night, and take your kids out outside, you can hang it there. So this is permanently attached. This is to your TV, and so I simply would take my TV out to my deck, slide this down the wall. Now it's attached to my deck. I want to take it in, I lift it up, take it into the garage, lift it up, slide it down the wall. Now it's attached to my garage wall, lift it up, take it out, bring it back in, slide it. Now it's attached to the one in my bedroom. So instead of spending $25 to $50 on 3 different universal mounts, you can actually just spend $1 on each one and have a whole bunch of mounts wherever you want them. If you want to take this mount off, take it over to a buddy's house, mount to his garage wall, bring your TV over and hang it up, you're good to go. Don't have to you can bring your own mount with you. The nice thing is, the reason I came up with this is I took my kid to college, bought a mount. We go back the next year, we get ready to hang it up, like, hey, where's the other half of your mount? Oh, I left it in the other apartment. So then you got to go out and buy another mount. So it just, if they do lose it, leave this on the wall in college, You just rip another one the same width and you're back in business. So that's the French cleat, and like I said, I'll show you how I've mounted it on my deck to hold my dartboard, because it rains, I want to bring my dartboard in, or if I want to take a TV out there, I can. It just gives you a lot of deal. I painted it. I'll show you on my deck, I painted it to kind of camouflage it, so it just kind of blends in with the siding. But today we're using it as a cheap TV mount, and I'll show you how that works and looks like. Okay, so what we have here is, this is part of the original board that we ripped at a 45, and it's going to go against the wall and hang. And then the other one is the reverse of it, so it actually sits under here. And then all we did was take the 2 screws that came with the TV, drilled a hole through this board, and inserted those screws. So if you kind of come and look at this along the wall here, you can see how it's 45'd. And you can really do this with any board, and then put it, like if you want to take it out to your deck, you can do that too. And then all we're going to do is go above it, get it flush against the wall, and slide it down in there. And then you can slide it over if you want, but voila, that's it. French cleat. Cost us maybe, what's a piece of lumber now?
Oh, I don't know, $100 these days.
We had a scrap. It probably cost us $1.50 versus getting a TV mount for $25 to $75. All right, so here's the French cleat. It's a little scuffed up, it's had some wear and tear, but here's the French cleat that's mounted to the house. I need to paint it again. And here's the dartboard. As you can see, the French cleat on the back. So now when I want to put it up here, it's got a little stuff in my way, but simply lift it up. Voila, it's on the wall. Now I want to take it down, I want to move it to the garage. I simply lift straight up, and it's ready to go to the garage or to be put away.